You can compromise. Have you ever heard this word?
Nope.
I was gonna say you could always smack hands like no, mine.
You could spit in your hand and handshake the guy.
Welcome back to
Saturday on Sunday.
Bring you some biscuits.
We're not ghosts.
What a stupid podcast.
Welcome.
Have you ever put a quarter on a blackboard? And welcome.
How do those big ass things? Welcome back. Hey guys, it's another episode of the Saturday on Sunday. We're here, you're here.
Twan's gonna get it eventually.
Twan's gonna get it eventually.
Or I'm going to give Jake ants.
Yay!
Yay, and
Fuck.
well, welcome back. It's another episode of the Saturday on Sunday podcast. Are you here? We're here.
We're here.
I'm here.
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. I have
Hell
limited
yeah.
space movement right here.
I was gonna say you got an hour to get it.
One of these days.
What's up, guys?
That's the whole episode. We're gonna wait to see if he can get this in the hour.
My headphones keep falling out of my ears. I feel like
Nope.
it's because I have too much hair in my ears.
Damn it.
Well, you gotta trim that ear hair.
I mean, I got a ear
There he
ear
goes.
and
All
nose
right, end of
trimmer.
episode.
That's it. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining. So now what?
Get that trash out of there. There's trash everywhere.
It's not like we got prepared for this episode.
No,
Right.
not at all.
Oh,
Did
You
boy.
know, some people work overtime and then don't think about anything else when they get home.
I mean,
Straight
you
up.
know. Do you guys even remember that there's a podcast?
I do when I
Me?
get a message. Hey, we recording? I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. I guess, yeah,
Friends, I have those.
Right.
yeah. Couple.
As an adult, you don't expect to have very many friends.
Yeah.
Anybody who says they have a lot of friends that they still hang out with like all the time and they're full-grown functioning adults,
Right.
I don't believe them.
Yeah. It's like I don't hang out with anybody. I hang out with Jen. I hang out with these guys, once a week, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Right.
It was so close.
I mean, I hang out with you guys sometimes. You guys here? I'm here.
Sup.
I mean, it's if they want to hang out with us. Really.
Right.
They got to put in the work.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing. It's like they can easily just click away. They're probably already gone.
Probably.
Like,
Like, oh,
honestly,
this guy's just gonna try to catch a fucking Starburst
Like,
mini in his mouth.
if there can be guys on TikTok setting up pans and various things to bounce ping pong balls off of for who knows how long,
That's
hours on
TikTok.
end. I mean, why not just sit here and watch some guy try to catch a starburst in his mouth?
Right.
I mean,
And then the unwrap ones that taste like soap.
right. It's like, if you've ever had a Starburst Mini, did it taste like soap?
Probably.
It was probably soap.
Do you have that like cilantro thing? Does cilantro taste like soap to you? Or the
No.
cilantro flavored?
You got cilantro?
No, I like cilantro.
I know. I
You
don't
don't
like
like
any
cilantro?
spices. No spices.
Salt, spicy.
What's wrong with you?
No,
I
don't
mean,
like,
I guess last week he did say he would kill Mexican food, so
Yeah. So
I
we know
mean-
where you're at with spice.
yeah. I mean, I like Asian spice. I like the Chinese food.
what's spicy is spicy.
I made homemade Chinese food the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you would call it Chinese food.
Was it
You
like
killed
a
and
stir
ate
fry?
I
a
made
Chinese person.
But it was funny because my wife gets off of work. I feed her. She goes, "It tastes weird." And I said, "Oh." She said, "Where'd you get it from?" I said, I made it. And then she goes, it's really good. And the whole time said she liked it.
Right.
I was like, you're fucking
weird
lying.
in a good way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know you're lying, and you're just trying to make me feel better.
Yeah.
And I know you're lying because you just said it fucking tasted weird before you knew I made it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
now,
hey, Julia, man up. Tell him it tastes like garbage.
well, now I'm like, has she lied to me this whole time? Like, she's always like,
are you
wow,
an
this
awful
was really
cook?
good.
Yeah.
I've been
Jen will
lied to.
straight up tell me to my face if something's bad.
Like, if you microwave
Like-
it for too long or
Like, I mean, I guess, you know, it's after the fact. Like, she'll make her plate and fill up her plate with whatever she thinks that she's going to eat. And then she'll start eating it and be like, nope, that's
No,
not
thank you.
it. And she'll just eat the portion of it that she does like. And then at the end, I'm like, oh, wasn't that good? And it's like, nah.
She's
nah.
like, this was awful.
Right.
That's why I strictly only make the things I know how to make.
Yeah. Like, I mean, sometimes it's just things that get overcooked or undercooked or things like that. Like, I mean, I serve her undercooked chicken. It's like, who doesn't like rare chicken, you know?
Right.
Grow
Like,
up.
you know?
Gotta have some chicken tartare.
Right. Man, just falling out my ears. It's gotta-
I only have tartar with my fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not
I
a
only
fan of
have it
tartar
with
sauce.
my, you know.
You're not a fan of tartar sauce?
No.
Dude, it's mayonnaise and relish. Grow up.
Right.
I'm not a fan of mayonnaise.
I mean, I'm a fan of certain mayonnaise, so you know, we've talked to it.
Yeah, not that weird shit like Miracle Whip.
Yeah, fucking
No.
fucking sweet.
Fuck that tangy zip. Tastes like
Like
shit.
a sandwich ain't garbage without the tangy zip of garbage on your sandwich.
I mean, who doesn't love tangy garbage on their sandwich? Come
I
on
mean,
now.
most of the time when I make a sandwich, I only
Look out
half-
for that
half
tangy
garbage.
garbage.
I don't put that tangy garbage, just regular.
Just regular garbage.
Right.
I don't
Your
know.
run-of-the-mill, non-spicy garbage.
Right. You know,
I don't make sandwiches.
no.
No, I have a wife.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if I was that aggressive?
Very bad
Yeah,
news.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
She would hit me.
Right. It's just like, well, there's guns in the house. I don't know how much.
I just see. I don't go for the guns. I open the safe and I get inside and I lock myself in there.
You don't want to come in here? I'm in here with all my guns.
You'll never hurt me again.
Oh man.
Yeah. Just playing the Oculus lately.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Adding more stuff. Like my son's still terrified to play it.
Yeah.
My youngest, because I got him with the spider thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just like a thing, and spiders come crawling out. He's terrified, so he doesn't play that. My daughter still got a fucked up face from falling with it. And then my oldest son, like, keeps begging me to play the nightmare mode on that plank game.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it is, but he keeps begging me to play it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't you just play it? He's like,
Right.
too scared.
No, I want to see you do it.
Like, I just want to see, you know, how scared can my dad get playing this game?
Like, he's testing you. He's like,
Right.
can I overthrow him yet?
Right.
Right.
No. All right.
Just testing your strength.
Maybe he's testing me to see if I'm a divergent.
I mean, he could be.
I don't know what that means.
What the fuck? You've never seen the movie?
No.
You've never read the books?
No.
You guys are weird.
No. I'm just invested in Star Wars and Star Wars related content.
That's it.
That's all
the
I've been
time.
watching lately.
Have you read any of the Star Wars books?
Nah, man.
I have 4 of them.
We all
if you
know
need
I
them.
don't read.
Yeah, we did establish that.
Like, we've established this multiple times.
I do have 4 of them if you want to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones I've read were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some.
I don't remember the name of the one, but it's basically like a horror version of Star Wars. It's pretty cool.
I mean,
Yeah, with a bunch of horrors in it.
Yeah.
I love horrors.
Also, I have like 200 something Star Wars comic books. If you like the pictures.
That's too much.
You just look at it for context clues and like, yeah,
If you-
totally.
If you flip it really fast, it's kind of like a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta make the noises in your head.
Ching, ching.
I make the noises out loud.
Beep boop beep.
Well,
Oh yeah.
as long as you're on like public transport or something, that's the
yeah.
only way you should make the noises out loud.
How you doing back there, R2?
Like I select certain things like when I'm listening to headphones out in public, so that I don't make noises when I'm out in public. Like I don't put on music that I'm gonna sing along to, cause like
You don't want to be
I'm
out there.
coming out.
right.
I was gonna say out there listening to like Snoop Dogg or Ice
Right.
Cube or something.
Smoke weed every day. You know.
Smoke weed part of a day.
Smoke weed on my break.
I'm calling the police.
Do it. Tell them I got weed. Tell them it's in my pocket. What are they gonna do?
What are they gonna take it?
Right. They'll be mad. I gotta go to buy more weed.
When the cop takes it from you,
Yeah.
they are now in possession of a controlled
Right.
substance.
Now they're
And then
under
it's a
citizen's
citizen
arrest.
arrest.
Right. But I started listening to podcasts at work, and I gotta stop listening to podcasts at work because the podcasts that I listen to are funny podcasts. So I end up laughing. Then I just look like a crazy person. Just doing my job, laughing, you know.
You just look like you really enjoy sorting stuff.
If somebody, the thing you should
Somebody
do, though,
ordered that.
do you use wired headphones at work too?
No, it's a
What do you-
wireless.
Oh, it'd be a lot cooler if it was wired.
Yeah.
Because then if you notice somebody notices you laughing, you quickly unplug it and just let
Just
it
let it
dangle.
hang in there.
Right.
Just
So I look
keep
like-
laughing.
It's like half the time I don't have music or anything turned on, but I have the headphone in my ear still. It's like
That way you could do this.
so
And
if
then if
somebody's
somebody's
talking
talking
to
to you?
me, it's like they have to really get my attention. It's like, oh, what?
You just see
But we're
how
not supposed to
loud
have
they'll like
headphones on.
scream
Anyway.
at you.
For safety.
Right, for safety. It's like you can't hear any alarms or anything going off, and it's just like I only have one headphone in.
And also, I
I have a
don't
whole
care.
other ear. If an alarm's going off, I'm in danger.
I have a
Whatever.
hole in an ear. I'm deaf in that one. That's why I don't have a headphone in it.
Right.
But I have it.
Well, it's like I have like a flesh-colored, like almost like pink earphone, and I just tell them like, "This is a hearing aid. You're an asshole."
Right. When they say, you can't have that headphone in, you go,
What?
What'd
Let
you
me
say?
turn that up.
I couldn't hear you. Sorry. I had it down.
Right,
And then they go, no, I'm just a dick.
right. But then it's just like, well, you don't have a deaf person vest on like all the other hearing impaired people.
Oh, they have to wear vests there.
Wait.
Yeah, you know,
Well-
we gotta fucking single them out.
Well, then you just go, I didn't have a what? And a vest. We told you in your orientation. Well, you told I couldn't hear you.
Right. There wasn't somebody doing signs to me.
No, don't do that because then if somebody
Then they're
signs
gonna
you,
start
you go,
signing to you. You're gonna
Right.
get real fucked.
Oh yeah.
well, I better learn ASL real quick.
Right. But it's like you see like the people using sign language to each other because it's like they hang out. Like who else are they talking to? Like
Right.
most people don't know sign language.
Right.
So it's like you see them signing to each other as they're walking, but it's like they're not walking or looking where they're going. They're just signing to each other as they're walking down.
It's the same
Like-
as us looking at our phones
Right.
while we're walking.
That's the same as me having a headphone in one of my ears.
That's
Right.
true.
It's all
Just-
dangerous out there.
Your supervisor comes along and you're walking by doing that, like, distraction.
Right.
Get them.
I mean, shit. Half the people don't work. Like, like half the people are like they walk away from their shit and they go and do whatever they're doing or have conversations with whoever. It's like, fuck this. I'm gonna go outside and have a cigarette. I'm part of that group of people that don't do their work.
Yeah, that seems like a great place to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just whenever, wherever. Like you
Right.
just get lost in the whole jumbled mess of people and
Oh yeah.
code names for floor levels and shit.
Right. It's like I don't know any of the abbreviations for anything. It's like, oh, did you see the ABC about the RFJLOB over there?
No.
For sure.
Oh no, USOB.
But you're a Star Wars fan. You understand those letters and numbers, right?
No.
Like R2, D2,
Right.
or CP70.
Yeah, but it's like those robots, like looking at all the droids and stuff. There's such like a C-3PO. And
There it is. There's the correction. Ding.
Like, there's minor differences to make a C-3PO a A-3PO or a G-3PO, and it's just like, why isn't that a C-3PO too? But it looks the same.
The silver leg.
Yeah, that's
What's
probably from a fucking R1 unit.
Yeah, but that's what makes him different.
Oh.
And the fact that he, like, sometimes dabs when he walks.
I mean, R2-D2 had a...
That's not on purpose.
R2-D2 had a silver leg, and by the end of it had a red arm, too. But...
R2-D2 did?
C-3PO.
Where did he get arms?
C-3PO had a silver leg and a red arm.
Right.
But you don't learn about that unless you read the comic books, which I don't.
Me either. I haven't read a comic book in years.
What the fuck?
I mean, do you read the comic books after you buy them?
Yeah.
All of them?
Fuck no, I have way too many. Like, the idea was to read the comic books as I got them.
Right.
I bought 93 in one sitting. Like,
Well,
it's
you got
getting
some homework.
very overwhelming.
Right. It's like I'm back. Like, I only have, like, I'd say 7,000 that I still need to read before I get to that.
Right. Yeah, and that's what I do. Like, I bought one book,
Yeah.
and it was $110. Sheesh, or whatever the kids say. It was so bad.
Yeah.
I like it, and I'm glad I got it.
Right.
Because now it's in my collection, and I'm like, super dope.
Yeah.
But, like, what the fuck?
Right.
I don't know why I keep doing it to myself.
I mean,
I'm in just an expensive habit too. If I'm really looking for like the original pressings of stuff like on vinyl.
Yeah, I have every single original press record ever made.
Oh,
like,
well.
the
Sell it.
completion?
Be a millionaire. Sell them.
So how is it categorized? Is it by date, by genre? You know?
Hair color.
Oh, by hair color?
Yeah.
I was gonna say by cultural significance.
Nope.
Nope. So what hair color is like the first? What's the beginning?
Red. It's nice.
Yeah.
You go straight with the red. All right.
Redheads are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't date any other.
No, not even one time.
Nope.
Never dated a redhead.
Me neither.
I mean, like the redheads that were around were not really attractive redheads. They were kind of like splotchy, like, you know.
That's
kinda-
bullshit. Every redhead is attractive.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Wendy?
The Wendy?
Yeah.
Right.
The little girl.
Not anymore.
The real one grew up.
Oh, well then, you know.
We're not,
The one in the commercials? Nah.
No, she grew up.
Yeah.
That's like you were saying. That's a little girl. It's funny because, like, the other day, probably a couple weeks ago, actually, I was wearing a Britney Spears shirt.
Yeah.
You know, and it's got the picture of her off her first album.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, she was super hot. Somebody's like, bro, she was 13. And I was like, so was I. Like,
right.
same age group, you fucking
Oh, yeah.
idiot. Like,
It's like, she's so hot. Back then. I think she was so hot back then. When I was back then.
right.
yeah. And then continued. Like, she She had never been more hot than when she shaved her head. Then she was
Right.
super hot.
And then she was raging with that umbrella, dude.
Yeah.
The best.
Now, have you seen her TikToks?
She's full on crazy.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh, she got out of that conservatorship.
It's like
Maybe somebody better rein that in.
Right.
Well, I don't mind it. She's doing what she wants.
Right.
No, let
She's
her
happy
be,
with that.
Let her be free.
Whatever. I'm just, the only concerning part is that she's essentially still dressing early to mid 2000s.
Yeah.
What I
And
want
she
to
keeps
know,
doing that thing where she like pulls down to show like her little hip tattoos,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
No, we're
I
over
get
that.
it, like you were locked up for a long time, but like
right.
none of that's cool anymore.
Oh yeah.
So I asked the question before, like, what about her kids? Like, I know she has at least one kid, right?
Right.
Where are they?
I don't know, with K-Fed maybe.
Over there,
Oh, they're in my house? Fuck.
I don't know.
I don't
Are
want no
they,
kids
Are they
in here.
young now? I mean, I don't
even
know. I didn't look further into her life. I just saw. Her
No, I didn't
TikTok,
either.
and I was
But I'm
just
like, I kind of remember her having
I was like,
at least one
whoa,
Yeah.
what is she doing? But whatever, she's happy
Yeah.
Right.
for sure.
Right.
I mean, I guess going through all that fucked up shit where like people are like controlling and manipulating your whole life will probably fuck you up a little bit.
kid. Oh,
For
for
sure.
sure.
Probably just a smidgen.
See, like, I got secondhand information from Sarah because she watched, like, the documentary that came out about it and stuff.
Yeah.
And then she kind of gave me the cliff notes of it, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
She said,
Oh, that's
"Oh
crazy.
baby."
And then every once in a while, like, it'll pop up one of the random videos she makes where she's just dancing and making weird noises, and then, like, oh, I got a new puppy. And Sarah's like, don't focus on the crazy stuff. Look at that puppy.
Whatever happened to Backstreet Boys coming back? Like, I know they canceled some shit, but like, are they gonna come back again eventually?
Oh, they're going on they're doing a tour on a cruise line. Like,
Oh, that's what they're doing.
I
'Cause
have
I-
no idea.
Because I mean, I wouldn't
I wouldn't put it past
surprised.
them.
No,
Right.
but I knew they were coming out, and everybody was super stoked, and then they canceled that shit.
Right.
And I was like, so Backstreet's not back.
All right. You remember when
Alright.
they were like originally trying to come like get big again, and they did that little like appearance in the fucking Seth Rogen movie? This is the end.
Oh yeah.
That was phenomenal.
Oh, it was great. I wasn't expecting it, but it was great.
Yeah, it
No,
was-
NSYNC was supposed to be in Star Wars. No.
Of course.
that would make sense. The
No.
time period fits.
I would be
They
more.
were going to be in
interested
the original, right?
in the
The early 70s one?
right. I would be more interested in NSYNC coming back. But
No.
I heard they were
Timberlake-
supposed to.
Justin Timberlake's way.
Yeah, like he's
Like,
way
he's
above.
leaps and bounds above
He's way
all
above
of
that
them.
now. So like,
Right.
do you just like, what do you do with that?
They get a stand-in.
They do like the Spice Girls did, and the 4 not as popular members are the ones that didn't marry a millionaire sports player, and just do their own thing with just 4 of them.
Hell yeah. It would be awful,
Right.
but hell yeah.
I
We
mean,
need to start bringing good boy bands back.
right. Where's 98 Degrees? Or LFO?
I was just about to say LFO.
Ah, those were the days.
What about New Kids on the Block?
Hell yeah. They came back, didn't they?
For a little bit. And then they're
They
like,
were
oh,
not-
fuck, we're old.
They are not New Kids on the Block anymore.
No, they're like, oh, this block has changed.
Alright. We're the old men down the road.
Yeah, that whole concert's still supposed to go on, that When We Were Young or whatever the fuck it is out in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's still doing the thing, like, you know, because there was that whole discrepancy on whether or not it was real at all. Like,
Right.
even after, like, as a bunch of bands were like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
We're in that?
Right.
The fuck were you going to tell me we were in that?
Right.
But
Wasn't it like some like design project for somebody?
I don't know what it was, but, like, a bunch of people were like, a bunch of bands were like, I didn't even fucking know anything about this shit.
They're like, how would we do this? We're gonna.
Oh no.
Can we do this?
But
That's why you always read the fine print of your contracts.
you do whatever we say when we say to do it.
Like, to be completely honest, I think there was only maybe 2 bands on that whole list of however many bands were on there that I would be interested in seeing. Like, most of them are like, meh.
I'd be interested in seeing all of them.
Well, I guess that's where we differ.
I mean, you go to a show, you gotta have a good time. Check out everybody.
I would have a
mean,
good time with every single band ever.
Like, there was like a meme made of that where it was all Limp Bizkit, and I would totally go to that show.
For sure. I want to see his weird old man get up fucking doing all the
I'll
old
go
songs.
to a 3-day festival of nothing but Limp Bizkit.
On multiple stages.
Hell yeah.
How the hell did they get over here?
Right. It's
Cardio.
like, I walk away from this stage, and they're all the way over there on that stage. It's like they must have cloned Limp Bizkit.
I was going to say I've never been to a festival
Yeah.
like that. Like, I've never been to something cool like that. But I went to Warped Tour.
Yeah, I've never been to Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Me either.
Lame.
I never done nothing cool.
I've never done nothing cool.
I've really only been to a handful of like big name concerts.
Have you ever wanted to go to Warped Tour?
Yeah. Like back.
Oh,
when,
I went
like,
to Ozfest too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went to Ozfest
It's
when
like, I haven't been to any of it. It's like, well, I've been to
done
these.
it, but I've been to multiple.
I went to Ozfest when who was it? Was it Mantis won the TV show? Remember they had that fucking TV show for Ozfest, all the battle of the bands essentially to see who got a spot on
No.
Ozfest tour.
I don't
I don't
remember that?
it, but
Yeah, weirdos. What the fuck?
I don't know.
No, it was a
I
show.
mean, I vaguely remember a Battle of the Bands show, whether or not it was that show.
Yeah, it was just them. It was kind of like it had the same feeling as Ink Master does now, but
Yeah.
it was with a bunch of bands trying to see who was going to be on Ozfest. I'm pretty sure it was Mantis that won. But
I don't know.
I would say Ozfest was a lot cooler than Warped Tour was, but
Yeah.
I had a good time at Warped Tour too.
I don't know. I feel like I would have probably had fun at Warped Tour, but you know, I never had money or stuff like that. Like my parents wouldn't buy me tickets or anything like that.
No.
For shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
What, are they poor or something?
You know. It's like I had friends that went and stuff that went and they were like, oh, it was so fun. We saw all these punk bands and all this shit and fucking No Effects was there.
I got
fucking-
No Effects is always there.
That's how
Fuck
I got
yeah.
in.
Oh, you were
Friends.
in there with No Effects?
I was in No Effects. You guys didn't see me. I was the guy in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you listen to all their songs real closely, you can hear me in the background going.
Yeah.
No, but friends bought me tickets to go to both of those things
Yeah.
because my parents were also of the poor.
Right.
So
It's like, oh yeah, I had friends that's like, oh yeah, we got this whole group of people, so if you wanted a caravan with us, you know, you can totally ride with us if you can get a ticket. It's like, how
But
the
I
fuck
can't
am I
get the
supposed to get a
ticket.
ticket?
Right.
well, if you want, you could just
That's
like
the
stay in the van.
expensive part.
Right? Can I just hang out in the fucking parking lot and just listen?
Do they like? They have the camp thing set up, which we didn't stay at the camp. We like left and stayed at a hotel.
Yeah.
Came back to shit. But do you like at those festivals? Do they search your vehicle if you're camping at festivals? Can I like get in a duffel bag and just like get on the floor and just
Oh yeah.
chill in there?
I mean, like I don't see how or why not. Like,
I would assume
you-
they search it as well as going to the drive-in theater.
oh yeah.
Like,
But then again, I don't know like if the campsites are outside of the like so far outside and there's different. I don't know how it works. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know. If you guys know, don't tell me. I don't care.
I don't go to festivals.
we don't go to festivals.
We're gonna go to all the festivals. 2027.
Like, I wish that the festivals that I want to go to are all on the West Coast. And it's just like,
Usually, yeah.
there's no way.
We should try to headline a festival.
Yeah, for sure.
Doing this.
Just
Right.
talking.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? On fucking loudspeakers, it'd be great.
You get a replica of this made.
I mean, shit, podcasts do live shows all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
So we could do it.
I mean, it might make our job easier. Take crowd suggestions. Like,
Right.
what do you want to talk about?
It's
Let
like
us
we can do
know.
crowd work and just point at people like,
What's
Hey.
your deal?
how far did you drive to get here? Fucking too far.
And then they would go, get off the fucking stage.
You're like, oh no, we're the headliners. This is it.
This is it.
So
After this is
this
over,
is
and then they
nothing
leave.
else.
What have you been waiting for?
If you said that to them, they'd all start going, leaving.
Like, if you guys just hold on,
I'd say 11 people would stay.
yeah.
Yeah. Out of like 50,000, 11 people would
How
stay.
many
right.
of those 11 people are too shit-faced to, like,
Right.
even
People that-
stand up?
Just like people that
Nine.
stumbled to the ground that are like
Nine
barely
of them.
conscious.
And then there's 2 people that are just like genuinely
Like, no, I like
interested
these
in what's
guys.
happening. You guys got any big plans for the weekend festivities?
What are
I'm-
weekends?
Isn't Mardi Gras happening now? Like, isn't like coming like this whole time period coming up?
It's coming
Mardi
up.
Gras.
Yeah, it's,
Isn't Mardi Gras just one day?
Yeah, but like obviously nobody.
Oh, you're talking about Lent?
No, not Lent. Nobody gives a shit about Lent.
No, Fat Tuesday's the day before Lent, where
Yeah,
you
that's
just
like-
fucking binge.
I don't know what any of that, but like I'm just saying, like
it's like next week, I think.
like
Or
Mardi.
the
I'm
week
just talking.
after.
It's coming up. Mardi Gras. Everybody celebrates for a longer period of time. Like
Well, yeah,
than
'cause
one
you
day.
getting drunk, you throwing beads.
yeah. I'm good.
Right.
My wife and I are going to get new tattoos this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
I'm working this weekend.
grow up.
I may be
I
going
did. That's the problem.
I might be going to a Lego store, speaking of growing up.
You're gonna get a.
I mean, nothing major. Like, I just want the experience of going to a Lego
is
store
it
now
like-
that I'm interested in
It's
Lego.
like legit just straight Lego store.
Yeah, it's a Lego
Like
store.
you're not going to like a Toys R Us or something.
Right. We're not going to a toy store that has Legos or a store that has Legos. Because we can just go to Walmart or Target anytime.
Where
Do you
is a
have your-
Lego store near here?
PA.
No, I think it's Middleburg Heights, maybe.
Oh, that's not
I
too
may be
bad.
wrong, but
I've never been to a Lego store, so I wouldn't know.
me neither.
Me
You want to
either.
go to Legoland?
I would be interested in going to a Legoland maybe once.
I mean, that'd be pretty fun.
Just one time.
I would go. I'm not
and
even
then
into
after
Legos.
the anxiety-ridden place of that, you just never go
And
back.
the
Right.
expense.
It's like, it might be a half day. I might do a half day at Legoland.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to get tattoos, so that's it.
You guys already have it picked out.
Fuck no, we're gonna get the get what you get machine.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
like that's our plan is to go in and just
Fully regret.
fuck yeah. I keep contemplating on just getting my whole neck done, like full wrap.
Yeah. Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Rap. I get it.
But
Protect
apparently,
your neck.
my wife is nervous that if I do that, I will in turn lose my job.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you gotta risk it
Right.
For
to
the
get
biscuit.
or anything else.
Or the chicken. The whole fucking KFC bucket, man.
Hey.
I'm trying to get some of that Impossible chicken.
Yeah. What does that consist of?
Plants.
I love my plant-based meats. I like my beef grass-fed.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Of
You didn't
course.
want we talked about you hating on the Impossible Burger.
Right.
So you would definitely
I've never
not-
tried one.
They're good.
I mean, I've had imitation meat stuff like that. Like, I ate
Slim
public
Jims and
school lunches. But like, yeah, like whenever David was first bringing up his sons, like at the time they were vegan. So it's like I would make them lunches that it's like those veggie chicken nuggets and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
It's like
I remember
they're
that.
all right. Like they taste like
I
fucking
never
whatever.
tried one.
Yeah, I mean they're just as good as whatever any fucking whatever microwave chicken nuggets.
Right. My
They're both
youngest son.
chewy and cold at the same time.
I can never try to vegan. My youngest son loves meat.
Yeah,
Like
the
he'll eat,
rarer the better kind
he'll
of.
eat the steak, like chunks of, and he'll like bypass most other things.
Yeah.
Like if we get him a burger from McDonald's, he wants all the bun and everything stripped from it so he could just eat the patty.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Fucking carnivore.
serial killer.
Right. It's like
As long as he's as smart as Hannibal Lecter. Like, if he's going that route. Exactly.
I mean, you know, he'll be sophisticated. He'll eat human liver with a nice Chianti.
Right.
Whatever.
Keontae Reeves.
Right. He's my favorite.
Uh,
Because a member of something, but, you know, what is he a member of?
Bill and
Wild
Ted.
Stallion.
The Ninja Turtles.
He's not a member of Bill and Ted. He's a member of Wild Stallion.
There you go.
Right.
I wasn't
He
thinking.
is.
He's one of the two. Which one is he? I can't remember. Is it Ted?
Bill Preston S.
He's Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the third Bill and Ted?
Yeah, it was pretty
Yes, it was awesome.
Oh, I enjoyed it. Like, of course, it's gonna be this. Like, you can't expect it to be like high quality. Like,
No,
Yeah.
dude, it was.
if you
it was
watch
super
Bill and
good.
Ted's, like, no, you're not.
See,
expected
that's
to
the
be, like,
only time I ever want to see a phone booth being used.
Right.
Right.
Like that Doctor Who shit
It's
is
gotta-
trash.
What do you mean? This is a time machine, you know.
Nobody cares about Doctor Who's phone booth.
I care.
I know you do.
It's no Bill and Ted broken
mean-
antenna phone booth.
Yeah. But it is a broken TARDIS
TARDIS.
time.
Pretty retarded.
It stands for time and relative dimension in space.
Of course it does.
Tart. It's just like that's it.
It's the TARDIS.
Like, the
it's
only
bigger on the inside. Can Bill and Ted's phone booth say that?
No,
No, they're not overcompensating.
it's a regular phone booth.
No, it's not. It travels through time.
How do you know all phone booths don't travel through time?
Right.
I mean,
Have-
I've been in a phone booth.
Have you dialed the right
I've
numbers?
dialed like fucking so many numbers.
Yeah, your mom's.
I mean, you know,
That's not the key to time travel.
yeah.
He's like, he's starting to think it over. He's like, damn, he's right.
Right.
I should have tried my dad's number. I used to go into phone booths all the time and just dial like 1-800-COLLECT.
You just call up those sex lines and they'll be like, oh, put in your credit card number. It's like, oh.
You're like,
You just,
what
like,
is that?
Start just dialing. How many numbers are in a credit card number?
How
At
cool
least
would that?
6.
How cool would it be if like you did that, guessed randomly, and it was like accepted, and then somebody's like, hello, and you're like, fuck
"Hey."
yeah, we're about to talk forever.
Right.
Anyways, so I just beat the second level on Dante's Inferno, but I can't get past.
Got any tips?
She's reading through a strategy guide with you. Those were the good old days, dude. I miss that shit.
The
Like
actual physical
flipping
strategy
through a
guide?
strategy guide to figure out what the fuck you missed and how you're not.
I'm not
getting
gonna
that
lie.
done.
Like I've been playing. Like I bought the Spyro trilogy thing that they re-released,
Is that,
and
you
I've
love
been
it?
playing it. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
But there's
I
a
wanted
couple levels. I'm like, how the fuck do you get that again? And I had to look it up, and I looked it up on YouTube
Yeah,
Because-
that's sad.
Like,
because I could not remember.
Flip through the
How
book.
I did it.
You know.
no, I just remember, like, I never had playthrough guides for any game that I've ever played. It's just like, I would be there for hours and hours trying to figure something out and be like, whenever I finally figured it out, I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot. That
Well,
was fucking easy.
I never bought strategy guides because those
Yeah.
things were expensive.
Oh yeah.
But like, your mom's going to a Walmart and you've been fucking on this level. You're like, yeah, I'll go with you because you're
right.
just standing there like, okay, where am I?
I'm
Where
gonna
am I?
go look
Where
at
am
the
I? Where am I?
books,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you go
There,
sit
there.
and scroll.
Fuck! Jump off the second rock. See, I fucking knew it.
Oh yeah.
Or you had that one friend that parents bought all of the strategy guides. You're like, can I borrow that?
Oh yeah.
And they'd be like, no. And you're like, cool. I'm
I
gonna
feel
look
like-
at this for a minute.
The only way you can get on the bridge was to jump on the second rock because
Yeah.
the first rock doesn't get over and that ledge isn't there. And
I
if
feel
anybody
like-
knows what game I'm talking about, leave it in the comments below.
I don't know. Ninja
There's
Gaiden
2
or
rocks and a bridge.
something. No.
It's a trick.
2 rocks. and a
Aren't they
bridge.
all?
Yeah, every single one of them.
See, I feel like I didn't play video games like into my teenage years. Like I'm assuming you guys did.
No.
I mean, you act like you didn't grow up with me.
Right. Like so like I know that you guys definitely played video games a lot more than I did.
I
Like-
remember a night you coming and opening my door and go, "Will you cut the fuck out? I can hear the clicking."
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I had my TV turned down, but he could hear the button clicking,
Oh yeah.
and he was trying to sleep.
I mean, you know that
Fucking-
shit's annoying.
Who
Why
needs
didn't you
to
just
sleep?
help him beat the level and then
Right.
it would have been fine?
I mean, it all depended on the game. Like certain games, like I was pretty good at, but it's like past like Mario games, you know, and like the original Tony Hawk's games. But
Like
you know,
Pro Skater 1 and 2,
like I
the
was
re-release.
like I have that.
Me too.
I need to get that. I haven't got it yet.
I need to re-download it to my new system.
Do you have a save game from previous system?
If I do, it doesn't have very much on it.
I was gonna say if you do, it's probably gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, like my system says that I beat everything,
right.
and when I go to load the game, it's not there. So I had to start all over again. But I
Yeah.
have all the fucking shit that says like my account had beat all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not in there.
if you have all the trophies, then you know it doesn't matter.
It's all about the
does matter.
trophies now.
I've
Yeah,
only
but now I got to do it all over again to
Yeah.
get to like bonus levels and shit that I've acquired.
like there's only been a couple games that I've ever gotten complete trophies or completed all the trophies for, and those were on like Xbox, and that was like Worms 2. you guys play Worms
Hey,
2?
I got Worms Armageddon on my PlayStation right now.
That shit's the shit.
I don't have any of them.
I mean, you
It's
gotta
a
get
pretty
with the
fun
times.
time killer game. Like I have fun playing it. I
Yeah,
haven't played it in a while, but I
like-
have fun playing it.
I remember what system was it for? A PS2, maybe something with a memory card because it was on a memory card. But either way, me and Jen played the shit out of that game. Like it was all we did all night long is play that game, or we would watch whatever shows was on like the 3 channels you would get free.
I think it was 360 because I think that's when I lived with you guys.
Oh yeah, 360 had memory cards.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Oh,
could either
yeah.
get a memory card or you could buy a hard drive that like stuck to the side of it.
Okay, because I remember I had the hard drive on the top. I didn't know
Yeah,
it took
they-
memory cards.
Yeah, they had a little like memory card too.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember
Like,
having those.
we would just put our profiles on memory cards, and everybody would just like, because at the time, like we lived in like apartment complex where we had like 4 or 5 different apartments of friends that all had 360s, so we would just take our profiles over and just run around.
Yeah, wasn't aware.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be just missing that part of like my memory, but wasn't aware.
I'm pretty sure it had memory cards.
I
'cause
just
I remember
got-
doing that.
Yeah.
I just got Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is it?
I haven't played it yet, but I
Oh.
just got it.
Yeah. It's gonna blow your mind.
It was on sale at Walmart for $8.
Oh, really?
with all
Wow.
the fucking bonus content and shit.
Like people overhype stuff and then it just like tanks stuff. I like finding deals like that.
Yeah,
though.
so I bought it and I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna play this, and I should have bought all the ones they had because they were $8.
Oh,
and
yeah.
other places are still
Well, if it was
selling
on
it for more than
PS4, I
$8.
would have took.
It was. It's brand new on PS4.
I would have
Well,
took a
I
copy.
guess you gotta
Yeah.
go to Walmart.
I'm assuming a reseller bought them all because they were gone. There was like 20 of them in the
Oh, I'm
clearance
sure
section,
they're gone.
and they were all gone. So I'm assuming somebody just like scooped them all up because it's
Oh,
$8. I mean,
Oh, of course.
easily you can sell them for like fucking $12 and make a couple dollars profit
yeah.
for each. But you could probably put them bitches on eBay or whatever and fucking make
Right.
some money.
Putting them up on the marketplace.
Yeah, and it's upwards compatible, so sell it as a PS5 game.
Oh, right.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Just
'Cause
like
people
put a
can
5
find
over the
those.
4.
Right.
Put a 5 over the 4. This is a PS5 game. That's backwards compatible.
Right.
Are you sure? I might spend like $1,100 and get me a PS5 this weekend too.
Yeah.
No, my wife would kill me if I tried to do something.
I've been wanting to get one, but I'm still waiting. Like, I always wait.
You're gonna have to wait until the PS6 comes out before the
That's-
PS5 stops
I
being
mean,
crazy.
that's kind of how it was. Like, I didn't buy a PS3 until the PS4 was like a couple years in.
Shit, I bought a PS4 and it was still expensive as shit used. Or more expensive than I wanted it to be.
I have
What?
the Uncharted PS4.
Yeah.
I have
Pretty
no
dope.
I have the original Destiny PS4.
The white one.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
The control died for it finally though. I had to
Yeah.
replace that and throw that away.
Yeah, I don't have the Uncharted controller. I have the PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's it.
No. I don't have anything fancy. Well, I have one of the slim PS4s and one of the big, thick PS4s.
You should stack them on top of each other.
Right. And then I'll have
Extra
like,
thick boy.
right. It's like I put them on top of each other. This is a PS8.
There
And
you go. You're,
Duct
you're
tape them together.
And then they overheat.
living in the future.
Right. Well, one of them already overheats. That's why I got to get a different one.
I am trying to decide right now if I should get a MacBook
Yep.
or another iPad.
Oh. Depends on what you're
What
What
you
you are
were
Right,
using it for.
exactly.
Like,
like.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if
Because
you're,
there's pros and cons for both of them for me.
yeah, because you can't really, like, you can draw on a MacBook.
But it lowers the
you would-
value.
Yeah, like it's like no, you need extra shit. So it's like if you buy a MacBook and you're planning on drawing, you're gonna probably end up buying an iPad anyway.
Yeah, and the problem is I have one,
Right.
you know, but my son won't ever let me play with it.
The thing, well, what you can do is you can compromise. Have you ever heard this word?
Nope.
I was gonna say, you could always smack hands like, no, mine.
You could spit in your hand and handshake the guy. Like, well, if you get a MacBook Pro, the newer versions are cheaper, way cheaper than previous generations of them. Because if you get the one with like the M1 chip and stuff like that, like you can get a 13-inch like MacBook Pro for like $1,300.
I'm gonna say, originally when I was getting my new laptop, the MacBook Air was about $1,000 with the
Yeah.
M1 chip.
Shit, yeah, and you can get that Air. If it has that N1 chip, you can fucking do anything that you want to do.
Anything ever?
See,
Like,
I didn't get it because a lot of the recording software wasn't integrated yet. That's the
Yeah.
only reason I didn't get it at the
Is
time.
it integrated now?
I think so.
You blew it.
I did. But I'm happy with my computer.
Yeah.
It does what it's supposed to do. That's all I care about.
Porn.
Exactly. That's what
And-
that's what a phone's for. Come on.
Yeah, because who wants that
I
much
mean,
viruses on
I've
their
been using
computer?
my iPad for that stuff now. It's like it's like
Bigger screen.
it's like upgrading to a fucking
You think?
flat screen.
Oh, you think that's cool?
It's like I use my fucking flat
I have an
screen.
Oculus.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you have the full experience.
This is
And I have
VR,
a
bro.
fucking, shop vac, so it gets all fucking thing going.
That sounds horrifying. Have you ever
Ow!
you ever stuck a shot back to your cheek?
Right.
No, thank you.
There's too much excess skin down there. It would just be all bad. Just all go in there.
Because what if shaft and bag both go in at the same time?
Right. It'd be chaos. That would totally fucking ruin the moment.
And you can't reach the off button. It's just it's horrible.
Then people walk in because you're screaming bloody murder.
It's like for some reason you can't get the headset off your head, so you're just running into everything.
Well,
oh man.
it's got cameras on the outside.
Oh right.
So
you
as
just
soon
gotta
as you
leave
walk
your
out,
perimeter.
yeah, as soon as you walk out, it shows you everything. So
Right. It's like as soon as you break that barrier, your family walks into the room.
oh man, that'd be nice.
That would.
Hello.
Nice.
How you doing?
Oh, what a great way to
Somebody broke
bring
in
this to
tried
an
to attack
end.
me with a shot back.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I got a
What?
question for you.
Oh shit!
I got a possible answer for your question.
Would you rather?
Oh
would.
shit!
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
I also failed on making a "Would You Rather" theme.
They go, would you rather? Would you rather?
Would you rather have worms for eyelashes or corduroy for skin?
Those are both horrible options.
I guess corduroy for skin would be
I
pretty
was
dope.
thinking corduroy for skin.
Yeah, because worms would
They're
I
gonna
hate
they're
your
gonna
way.
annoy you, but at least your skin would be pretty tough.
Right.
Like-
oh yeah.
And
then
Like,
you could
I'm
make
not a
noise
fan.
with it.
I'm
Like-
always scratching or tapping on myself, so I'll make my skin an instrument.
Oh yeah, it's just like I mean, who hasn't made corduroy an instrument?
Exactly. Think about it.
Like this is such a weird ass question. I
Well,
mean, I feel like it's the consensus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
the
It's
the
you know
festivities.
the beliefs of the group.
we're gonna have corduroy. You have to change your sentence so you can say it.
Right.
Would you rather be double jointed or have near invincibility at Connect 4?
What?
I feel like if I had invincibility at Connect 4, like I'd play a whole hell of a lot of Connect 4, but I feel like
Well-
being double jointed wouldn't change my life at all.
Right. Like you don't have
Like
to
you
pull
would
it
just
out.
challenge
like,
people
Oh, look
like
at this.
Right.
just to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But like I'm fucking Connect 4 champion.
And they'd be like, you can't be great at Connect 4.
you're like, try me.
Dude, I'm damn near invincible.
Right? Yeah, fucking
What does that
beat
even mean?
me. It's like I have never lost a game of Connect 4 since 1993.
Right. There's the damn near invincible.
Dude, what is up
Like
with this
in
one?
'92, man, I was like,
I was having a bad day.
right.
That's a
You
that's a
ready?
dumb one.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this? Would you rather require flowcharts to successfully partake in dating or be plagued with sporadic impure thoughts about William Shatner?
Well, flowcharts would make life easy.
Right. Like you guys don't like do a
Flowchart
flow
your
chart.
Right.
Flow chart your dating.
All right, this worked. That didn't work.
Right.
Man, I guess I would rather just be plagued with sporadic impure thoughts about William Shatner.
Right, he's a
Like,
sex
is it just like-
icon.
As long as it's
Who
not
isn't
overwhelming. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just like,
anytime
whoa.
he shows up and starts talking, you're like, "Ooh, William
William
Shatner."
Oh,
Shatner.
Rocket Man.
Right.
Oh, man. Yeah,
Like-
I mean, just for fun. Just for the fun of it.
Right.
Right.
Here you go, buddy.
Hey,
I mean, I
I
feel
forgot
like
I was taping those up on the wall. We haven't done those in like 2 weeks.
Like, I feel like everybody over the age of 30 already has random impure thoughts about William Shatner.
About anybody at this point.
Yeah.
Just like randomly.
Anybody
You
from
have
the original
random
Star Trek
impure
crew.
thoughts
About me.
any member of the Saturday on Sunday podcast crew. Leave it to yourself, you know. Unless you're our significant others, just tell us about it more. Come on, we
Stop ogling me.
we need to know that we're pretty.
It doesn't matter if you're my significant other or not.
Whatever gets your jollies.
You see this?
That's some
I'm not
cobweb
tripping. It's
action.
stuck on my finger. There it goes. It's going to you.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for joining this episode of Would You Rather?
And the Saturday on Sunday podcast. Guys, come back next time, and we'll be here next time.
We don't know when that will be, but we'll be here next time sitting at the same table.
Or will we?
We love you.
A lot.
I'm Steven.
I'm
Or will
Twan.
we? I'm Jake.
Peace out.
Bye.
We're not gonna take it.
No, we're
Copyright
never
this
gonna
music.
do it.
What the fuck?